of all the unusual places to seek out coffee, a Holland America cruise.
We're on the real deal. We are in southeastern Alaska coastline. Right now we are passing into what's called Endicott Arm, and this is the southeastern part of the Alaskan cruise where a lot of the glaciers are. There's like over 100,000 different glaciers throughout Alaska.
And we may not have them for long.
We may not have them for long.
As we learned yesterday on one of our excursions, but we're going to Dawes Glacier.
Yeah, we're on our way to Dawes Glacier right now, and this is supposed to be one of the most scenic parts of the trip, with the blue ice and potentially some calving along the way. Calving is a method by which the ice falls off from the...
Slivers off and falls into the ocean. Our most viewed coffee show to date has been
the library
in Long Beach. Coincidentally, that's where the Queen Mary is. Coincidentally, that was the last episode.
Yes.
Was at the Queen Mary, but we were kind of stationary. And the coffee was from the library cafe.
Yes, it was from the library cafe, so maybe we'll have some juju from the coffee and all the interrelational cruise and Long Beach reference library things.
So let's catch up. We get on the boat and we're heading up from Seattle, and we have the choppiest, most horrifically roller coastery evening. Right? This whole boat was getting sick.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we talked to experienced cruisers that have been on many, especially this line, which is the Holland America Nordum.
Yeah.
Right? They say this is like the best of the best. And they said they have never, in all the cruises they've ever been on, had a night like that.
Yeah, so we definitely got a maiden voyage experience.
So it took a day to recover, pretty much.
A day.
And then...
Good thing we were at sea, though, and we were at sea in calm waters after the choppiness and the up and down.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know, we were not.
We made it to our first stop. We made it to Juneau, which, if you don't know, is the capital of Alaska, right? Everyone thinks it's, Fairbanks or Anchorage, but no, it is Juneau. Lovely town, right?
Yeah, it's very small. Actually, a very small little town. I think the population is maybe 30,000. Yeah, 35,000.
There's no other way to get there other than by sea or by air, right? Or by birth canal.
That is what our tour guide said.
So what did we see yesterday?
We were able to go into what they call the rainforest here. So I did not realize this, but Alaska actually has rainforests.
Not tropical, obviously.
Yeah, not tropical, but there are rainforests here. And we went to a place called Mendenhall Gardens. There's trees that are upside down with roots up, and the owner of this place actually does planting during the spring. He puts flowers on the top, and it's actually very beautiful. Maybe get some pretty pictures of inside the greenhouse of all the flowers that they tend to that they will use for repurposing for the trees, and that's was really lovely. After that, we actually did go to Mendenhall Glacier, and that was very stunning. We were able to spend a little time there at the rainforest, and then take some really beautiful scenic photos. And it's really fascinating how much it really has changed, just even since from the early 2000s.
The glacier met the lake.
Yes.
But it no longer does.
Yes, it no longer does. And we've seen some beautiful sights along the way. Yesterday morning, we saw
orcas
outside of our balcony.
Right outside the boat.
Yeah.
3 baby orcas.
3 little baby orcas.
You didn't see the mama. I saw the mama ahead of them dive deep.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, it was so beautiful. And then yesterday at Mendenhall, when we were looking at the upside down trees and all that, what did we see? A porcupine.
Oh yeah, the porcupine. Yeah, he was cute. He was very cute. So we haven't really seen a ton of wildlife. At Mendenhall yesterday, they did warn us that it is bear country, And as I was reading in the book this morning, actually the bears in that area are unusually, there's this homeostasis, I guess, between man and wildlife. Yeah, they coexist. And it was just really interesting learning about the bears and learning about wolf, Romeo, who was part of that area for a long time in the early 2000s until he was poached, unfortunately.
This beautiful black wolf.
Beautiful black wolf. He was super engaging and frolicking with dogs and had an affinity towards dogs, and it just really heartwarming story.
So what's next?
The Sitka tomorrow, where we're going to see some historical, famous totem pole, and then we are off to Ketchikan the following day.
If you can, Ketchikan.
If you can, Ketchikan. And then to British
Vancouver?
Columbia.
Briefly.
Yeah, very briefly, like a New York minute.
Right. And back to Seattle and home.
Yeah, there's a lot of woods here, there's mysterious clouds, and I think the culture here, the Alaskan culture, it's just very interesting. They really truly believe here that their ancestors live inside them, and they carry their ancestors with them.
Now, if you haven't taken a cruise, I know what you're thinking. Food, nonstop food. Yes, nonstop food. Has the food been stellar? Well, I can tell you in the dining room, we had an amazing dinner. Escargot.
Yes.
You had lobster.
Yes, lobster tails.
That was broiled. It was fabulous.
Yes.
I had rack of lamb. Amazing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So the food quality is really good.
Seafood is amazing.
Yeah, the seafood is amazing. And then when we were in town yesterday in Juneau, we ate at this charming little restaurant.
Taku.
What's it called? Taku?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taku. And the food was, I don't know what we expected, but the food, because everybody's like, oh, you gotta go to the crab places, you gotta go to the crab places. We were like, a little bit too crowded for us. We don't like the crowded thing. So we diverted and went to Taku, and we found some amazing food.
It was excellent. Food was excellent. Yeah. Service was incredible.
And the crab cakes, okay, people, those of you that like Maryland crab cakes, you have not tried Alaskan crab cakes. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. If you like Maryland crab cakes, you have to try Alaska crab cakes. They were out of this world.
Good ventures ahead. I'm glad we're on this. The Library Cafe will probably be there again tomorrow morning, enjoying another coffee. I will mention the coffee briefly. I had an Americano this morning. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I had the latte this morning, and the service is really neat, and it is actually a library. So what they allow you to do is on the cruise, you can take 2 free books, and you just have to return them at any time. Look, the cruise is like, obviously, I'm sure there's a lot of cruisers out there who may be watching this and go, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we already know all that. But for newbies, like, we've never taken a cruise before in all of our lives. And put together, that's a pretty long time if we add up our years together. So taking a cruise, an Alaska cruise is very, it's kind of special, I have to say. I mean, I know a lot of family members that have taken Caribbean cruises and whatnot, and they thoroughly enjoy them. And I could see why they enjoy them, because there's something for everybody on here.
Oh, definitely.
And there's, on this boat, there's gambling, there's flower arranging.
Stuff for the kids.
There's wine tasting.
There's basketball. There's pickleball.
Yeah, there's a lot of pickleball. There's ping pong tournaments. Anyways.
It's Jay.
And Jen.
With the Brew 2, and I hope we left you with a sinking feeling.